couple headlines for today. Bill Gates wants your free speech to be stifled if you criticize his vaccines. I swear to you, that is an accurate summary of what Bill Gates said. Watch it for yourself.
We should have free speech, but if you're inciting violence, if you're causing people not to take vaccines, where are those boundaries that even the U.S. should, have rules? And then if you have rules, what is it? Is there some AI that encodes those rules because you have billions of activity and, if you catch it a day later, the harm is done?
He is an absolute diabolical creep. An absolute diabolical creep. So he profits from vaccines, but he wants us to have our free speech restricted. He wants us to be punished if we criticize his vaccines. If we stand in the way of someone taking a vaccine, he wants the government to tell us we're not allowed to do that or say that. What? And what's worse is he wants AI to do this. This is the problem. This is one of the many problems with AI. AI is not independent. It's not neutral. It's not this autonomous thing. AI is programmed by people like Bill Gates. By people like Bill Gates who want the government to crack down on us if we criticize vaccines or prevent someone from taking a vaccine that Bill Gates profits from. What an absolute villain. Share that with everyone you know, because the mainstream media won't report on that one. Nicole Shanahan, who is the vice presidential running mate of RFK Jr., I was not a fan of her when he picked her because she has a history of being a very radical leftist. I'm actually interested, and I'd like to interview her on the show. She has an open invitation anytime. I'm interested in whether her views changed on a lot of these leftist issues, because now that now that RFK has dropped out, I know he hasn't completely suspended his campaign, but now that he is not running anymore and he's endorsed Trump, Nicole Shanahan seems to have a more open platform, or at least she's speaking out more and speaking her mind more. And she doesn't appear to be a radical leftist anymore. So I wonder if on some issues she's just not really leftist and some issues she is, or whether she's changed her mind on those issues. And I'd love to talk to her about it. But she's been putting out ads that basically are ads of an endorsement nature to Donald Trump, and they're really clever. Her team is really good at this stuff. This is one of the most clever, cheeky ads that I've seen, and I wanted to share with you this ad about the MAGA people. Take a look at this.
Across the Atlantic in the North American country of the United States lies a fascinating and often misunderstood collective. From its northeastern cities to its midwestern towns to its expansive west, this courageous group of individuals are most notably known for their unwavering patriotism. Join us as we explore the fascinating world of the MAGA people. As we embarked on our journey, we were judicious in taking all necessary precautions. Our media had warned us that these were a vicious, radical, and even deplorable people. Contrary to what we had been told, we found the MAGA people to be warm, loving, and even rather cheeky at times.
If that isn't the cutest video, I mean, first of all, so creative, so clever, but this is the kind of stuff Republicans need to be pushing out all the time, because I don't typically like political ads. I mean, I'm pretty aware of politics, and I think political ads are mostly dumb, but this is the kind of stuff that's actually just fun to watch and will change people's minds on issues. So kudos to Nicole Shanahan. And like I said, open invitation. I'd love to talk to you on the show. And then, of course, we have Melania Trump. Melania Trump has a book coming out next month. I personally am very excited for this because Melania Trump is this beautiful enigma. She's very private, very reserved, very loyal, very supportive to her husband, but she doesn't join him on the campaign trail much, if at all. She doesn't make a lot of statements once in a while. And she's giving a peek inside of her own life and her own experience as First Lady in her upcoming book, Melania. And in order to advertise this book, she's been releasing a series of videos on X, just these short 1-minute videos that are giving a teaser of what her thoughts and experiences were as First Lady. And this is Melania Trump and her thoughts on the FBI raid at Mar-a-Lago. Take a look at this.
I never imagined my privacy would be invaded by the government here in America. The FBI raided my home in Florida and searched through my personal belongings. This is not just my story. It serves as a warning to all Americans, a reminder that our freedom and rights must be respected.
I feel like a lot of us forget that they searched through Melania's closet when they were doing their fake raid at Mar-a-Lago. They can't stop a shooter on Trump International Golf Course, but they'll go through Melania's shoes and her underwear and her dresses and her skirts because they hate Donald Trump. I cannot wait for this book to come out. I think it's October 8th. I'm not sure. Of course, again, she's also welcome on the show. I don't know if she's doing a lot of interviews, but I would love to talk to her. I'm excited to read that book.